Excited to get into shoulders and triceps today. Going for a military press that I haven't done recently, or haven't done at all this many reps. 185, two sets times 5 reps. Very exciting. I woke up and I had waffles at like 9, and I went back to sleep just to, get them carbs in me for some glycogen, for some energy during this workout to push through it, because I really want to nail this. So let's get it. Starting out with stretching, I just got in my 10-minute incline walk. Stretch your body from the neck down. Very important. Many times before I went heavy on military press, and I have strained my neck from not stretching my neck properly before and pushing weight over my head, or I've tweaked something in my back just from pushing the weight up. It is a taxing movement on the whole body, so make sure to stretch from the neck down. Also, I want to show you guys a really good tip for the rotator cuff. It's a really good movement just to loosen up the deltoid in general. Pitched a lot in high school, like I said before, so this movement actually helped me out a lot when it came to hitting shoulders or upper body in general in the gym. And it's just like this. 20 reps, just like this. And then you'll switch arms and do 20 just like this. And then what you'll do is you'll flip around, do the same thing the other way, 20 reps. And then keep this arm tucked under, just like the other arm, 20 reps. It's a very good exercise. You get a really good sharp burn in the deltoid, but after you do that, do 2 sets, each arm, each way, and you'll feel really loose and it feels awesome. So now, let's get into crushing this military press as we prep. We do not want to wear ourselves out with our warm-up. That is very important because we want to hit 185 2 times 5 today. So we are going to warm up properly, probably the bar for a couple sets to really engage the muscles. Then we'll put on 25s on each side, 95 pounds total, and hit it for about 8 to 10 to warm up. 135 for about 4 or 5, depending on how I'm feeling. And then we'll throw on about 165. Do it for 1 to make sure we're really loose and nothing's going to pinch or get injured in the process of lifting weight we haven't lifted before, and then we will get into our workout set. So let's get it. So 185 on the bar. I just finished my warm-up. I'm gonna take another minute just to collect myself, make sure all my strength is maximizing for this first set I do. And hopefully, we will, that's kind of the attitude we gotta have, we will get 5. Let's get 5, then we'll take a 3-minute break, and then we'll get another 5. So we need 2 sets of 5 with this 185. Strict form, really make these delts grow. Let's get it. So, set number 1 was actually just relatively hard. If you can see on my last rep, I was kind of struggling. That's okay. We got it. We got 5. That's so important. 185 for 5. That's huge. These delts are gonna fucking grow from that. Look, it's already got a pump just from 1 workout set. And I'm gonna rest for about 4 minutes, take a longer break, because I really want to get 5 on this next set. If not, it's not the end of the world. But we do want 5. This program is about hitting numbers. The more you hit your numbers and you continue to progress week by week, the closer you would get to your out-term goals, whatever it is, just for strength, just for overall size, just to be a better athlete in general, this program is the best thing for them scenarios. So get in that food, eat lots of them carbs, eat lots of protein, make sure it's from relatively good sources, very unprocessed foods. You want your nutrients in your foods. Take your multivitamin and use this program to accomplish lifts and do things in the gym you've never done before, like this, 185 for 5. Work in progress, we all are. We do not strive for perfection, we strive for progression. Let's get it. So just got done set number 2. As you can see, I only got like 4 1/4. That's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Usually what I'll do next week, I'll attack this same weight instead of going up 5 pounds. If I got 2 times 5 here with 185, I will go to 190 next week and hit it for 2 by 5, but I didn't get my full 5 reps on both sets. So that pisses me off and utterly annoys me. It's probably because of my nutrition yesterday, but I'll attack 185 next week, 2 times 5. I'll come back, a week more of progression, a week more of food, more time for my shoulders to develop, and I will crush this 2 times 5. In the meantime, I'm all pumped up, I'm loose, and I will get into my next exercise right away, no warm-up sets, which is dumbbell shoulder press. So let's get it. Sorry if I didn't explain this before, but I'm doing 2 sets by 8 reps with dumbbell shoulder press. I consider this an accessory movement after my military press. My main focus was military press and hitting numbers on military press. I've been with 85s on dumbbell shoulder press for weeks now, just really controlling the weight, getting a good exercise in for the muscle. As you noticed on the seat, I'm not trying to arch too much. I'm really trying to engage my delts, so I'm sit back, I'm straight up, and I'm going through the full range of motion. It's important just to get form down. When you build a steady foundation, you can progress with weight as your catalyst over time. So just get the form down. We're going for longevity and progression. So 1 more set with the 85s, and that will be pretty much it for our heavy shoulder movement. So after our 4 workout sets, heavy shoulders, we get right into our heavy tricep movement for the week. 2 sets by 5 reps, close grip bench. Really notice where my hands are placed during this movement. We're really gonna strive to get these 2 sets smooth. So let's get it. This is gonna help out everything. This accessory movement helps out your overall strength on military press, your overall strength in bench, your explosiveness in bench, and just a strong tricep for a strong ass punch. So let's get it. So, heavy tricep movement number 1 was a success. We got 5 reps successfully, very clean, very controlled, what we were going for. So that is a check in the execution book, as we call it. Time for set number 2. I'm gonna take about a 3-minute break and then get right into set number 2 and hit it for 5 again. I'm feeling good, the weight's very controlled, and feeling strong throughout this workout. That's the thing about this program. You'll feel strong with the lesser sets and lesser reps, like less sets, less reps throughout the whole routine. And that's the goal, to maximize strength in each movement. So yeah, and also to note, getting into this, I did not do a warm-up set for triceps. My triceps were already warm from heavy shoulder movements. As crazy as it sounds, I threw 270 right on this, and I have like a strict routine of getting under there comfortably and being very comfortable under the bar that I know will allow me to crush weight each week and progress without really warming up at all. So yeah, little note, and let's crush this set number 2. Next 2 workout sets on our shoulders and triceps day 3 of the training program is upright row. 2 sets of 8. This is an accessory movement. I've been with 135 for weeks now, just really trying to control it, and it gives me a good pump and a good exercise for the heads and the deltoid and my traps as well. So here we go. We're gonna do 1 more set of that, and that will be it for upright row, and then we'll get into our last part, but we'll do 1 more set. So on to pretty much my last exercise for shoulders and triceps. It is, I call it the shoulder triangle. It will consist of 10 reps like this, 10 like this, and 10 for rear delts. So side lateral, front delt, and then rear delts. 10, 10, 10. 30 reps total. We're gonna do 2 sets of this. I'm only gonna show 1 set because 1 set's relatively long and I don't want to bore you guys. So 1 set I'm gonna be showing just about right now, and but I do 2 sets and just to wrap up my shoulders and triceps day, and it's a great exercise, great movement. You get a great pump from it, and you leave the gym feeling good. And yeah, so this is like my only bodybuilding movement for shoulders and triceps. So. So this pretty much wraps up shoulders and triceps with Cali Fit or Nomad Fit. You see I'm always recording myself. No training partner, nothing, really no spot, the 270 close grip bench, nothing like that. So this is day 3 of a 4-day series. My whole program basically, how I go about it. I try to provide in-depth content on how I go about lifts and what I do as far as just like if something happens on this program. Like for example today, 185 on my second set only went up for 4 reps, so like I stated before, I will attack 185 next week again and hit 2 sets of 5. That is my next goal for shoulders and triceps day for growth, long term. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and the only thing I would actually probably do after this, I'll do 1 set of like 30 reps on tricep pull down, And sometimes I even skip that out because it's not really necessary. We got through our essential lifts. The essential lifts is where you're gonna grow. So stress the essential lifts. I can't stress that enough to everybody. Stress the essential lifts. It's like the 80-20 principle in business. It's just like this. It's just like this in the weight room. 20% of the work you do in here will lead to 80% of the results. And that is just true. If you just stress the essential lifts, you will build a good foundation of muscle. That's the whole idea of this program. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And be sure to get them fucking gains, baby. Let's go.